What's up, guys? Good to be back. This is episode 2. Hope you guys liked the first one. If you've watched it, if you didn't, I wouldn't mind watching it right now because it's kind of relevant. So, yeah, last time we just explored a bit, saw the world. I mean, the world at least, between the starting point and when you get to the old camp. Like Diego said, this is the nearest safe place you get. And yeah, good starting point. Just before we left off, we got beat by this guy. So yeah, thanks again for your lack of sense of humor. And yeah, we'll get to meet some people, especially the ones that are relevant. And probably we'll receive a few quests as well from them. Not sure we'll actually have time to solve any of them, but yeah. Get a taste of the old camp. So if you see this hole right here, this is actually a place I didn't know about the first few times I played the game, but yeah, let's just check it out.
Hey, you!
Yeah, I was expecting that.
Let me pass.
Let
me pass.
Yeah.
Wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
Yeah, not gonna happen. Alright, how about let's just move along, try to get to a bed, and hopefully we won't get beat up again for just sleeping in a random person's bed.
Hey, you!
Thanks, Mr. Digger, for your lovely
Hey,
home
you.
for the night.
Hey, you!
Yeah.
What have you been doing in there?
Everyone hates us at this point. So, yeah. Anything interesting you have to say?
Do you need an extra man?
You must be one of the new ones, huh? If you're looking for a camp to join, try the sect loonies. They're not fussy about who they take on. We don't take just anyone, not unless you want to go digging in the old mine.
I love these voices. Who doesn't? Yeah, let's just find our way to Diego, because that's basically the only trustworthy dude we know. Hello.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
Yeah, this sounds like an Easter egg.
Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the 3 camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grip, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
What about the 2 other camps?
The 2 other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
Madcaps. Funny.
Take care.
And Thoris, because he's the guy Diego sent us to talk to. Hello.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
Yeah. No.
I need to get into the castle. I have a letter here for the High-Fire Mage.
And you expect me to let you stroll inside the castle to hand it over and collect your reward?
Yeah.
Okay, show me the letter.
I'm not letting you handle it. Forget it.
Okay, I've forgotten.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego. Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you. And if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
There must be something you want done.
No, the things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready for your task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Why do the mages protect that Mordrag?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They often send gophers back and forth. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp or have him killed.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your mouth shut.
Where can I find Mordrag?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again. I don't care how you do it.
That sounded ominous.
I'll take care of it.
Right, back to Diego then. Thoros said something about a test, so let's find out more.
I've talked to Thoros.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the outer ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoros. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left and you'll be heading for the arena.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get the stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him. Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
Maybe later.
Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
Alright, so spoken to Thoris, Diego, and let's start with Graham now, because actually this place, especially if you're new, it's quite important to have a map to get a clear picture about how the world looks and where to find the old mine, for example, which seems to be quite an important quest. Graham. There you are.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Graham. I draw maps. I haven't seen you here before. What do you want?
Graham.
Diego sent me. He asked you to give me a map with a route to the old mine.
No problem. For you, only 20 ore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hold on. Diego said you should give me the map, not that you should sell it to me.
But I'm not interested. Have you any idea how difficult it is to make a map like this? 20 is my special price for friends of Diego. Usually I take 50.
Fair point. I wouldn't even start. I wouldn't even know where to begin finding out how to draw a map. So yeah, makes sense. But
Give me the map or I'll take it.
Hey, be cool, man. I don't want trouble. Here, take the map and leave me alone.
yeah, the rough way is the best way on this occasion, at least. Now Diego also said something about Fingers, who's an influential shadow. Let's find the guy. And should we? Shouldn't we? Should we? Let's just avoid this guy. I'm guessing all of you know why. Prefer to leave the sheep shagger for later on, if possible. Mr. Fingers.
I want to become a shadow.
So?
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
Incidentally. Yeah.
You wouldn't speak up for me in front of Diego, would you?
Depends. If you demonstrate that you've learned something as a thief, we could make use of you.
How am I supposed to do that?
Learn a thief's skill. You need to become more skilled in sneaking around, pickpocketing, or opening locks. Then you'll have my vote.
Alright. We're just going to postpone that for a bit, because actually the first thing I like to learn after we level up is sword fighting. So level 1 of one-handed from Scatty over there is usually the first thing I learned, because that's extremely useful, especially as... Right, so we have a sword, right?
Put the weapon down!
Put the weapon down, yeah. So we have a sword, right? But we just hold it like a beginner and wield it like a beginner. Learning first level of one-handed is extremely useful, at least in my eyes. So yeah, Mr. Scatty, hope you're not mad at us anymore.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the bets, hire new fighters, you know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
Alright.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
Ooh, 50 ore. Definitely don't have 50 ore right now. But we will.
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight here?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more bets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
Alright, let's talk to the fighters. Gore Hannes, Kurgo, and Kareem. Who should we start with? Let's start with this guy, as he seems to be half naked after we save.
What are you doing here?
Me? I'm fighting for the glory of the Sleeper.
You fight in the arena?
I was sent here from the swamp by my masters to fight for the Sleeper. I'll fight here for his higher glory, so all infidels can see how strong his power has made me.
What is the Sleeper?
You will find priests who'll be able to answer that question better than I can in our camp. I'll just tell you this much. The Sleeper is our Redeemer. He has led us to this place, and he'll get us out of here.
You mean you're waiting for your god to liberate you?
Yes, and the wait will soon be over. A great invocation is currently being prepared.
Alright, need to keep that in mind. Alright, let's ask.
What kind of invocation is it you're planning?
Our prophets say that the common invocation of the Sleeper is the key to freedom. If you want to find out more about it, just come to our camp.
We will. Not now, though. Mr. Kurgo.
Hi, I'm new here.
You don't say. Tell me about the outside world. It's been over a month since I heard anything from outside. I'm Kurgo. I fight in the arena.
Are you good?
At fighting? I haven't been doing it for long, but I've already won a fight.
I'd like to challenge you to a fight in the arena.
What? But I don't want to fight. Why don't we just have a beer together and talk about the outside world?
Okay, give me a beer then.
Here you are.
Thanks. I'm afraid I can't tell you much about the outside world. They kept me locked away in a dark hole for almost 2 months before throwing me in here.
That's a shame. Oh well, never mind. Hey, you're still looking pretty good for someone who's been locked up for 2 months.
I'd like it to stay that way too.
Then why do you insist on fighting one of us?
I want to get acknowledged in the camp.
By Scotty, you mean? He's one of the most influential men in the Outer Ring. You might be able to impress him by defeating me. But if you really want to impress him, it's Kareem you need to beat. Only thing is, I'm afraid he might be too good for you. If you still want to fight me, let me know. but I won't enjoy knocking you out cold.
Yeah, this thing was always strange to me. So, like, you're obviously at the start of the game, right? And you have two opponents, this guy, Kurgo, and that guy. And obviously you know that first one's a shadow, second one's a mercenary, who seems to have quite a, I think it's the heavy mercenary armor. So how are you supposed to challenge or stand a chance against any of them? I mean, I get it, it's immersive, you're basically useless in terms of fighting abilities, but I would have liked to see a quest, something like, I don't know, give Mr. Kurgo a dozen beers or something and he would lose intentionally in a fight in the arena, and that would get us some brownie points, maybe Scatty's approval for joining the camp, who knows, just an idea, random. And let's save again because I want to do something, and let's see, where's the ore? Oh, we only have 3. Right.
Let's fight. Are you ready?
Follow me.
Yes, sir. This should be fun. Should last about, I don't know, 5 seconds.
Let's get to it. May the best man win.
Nice.
Don't try that again.
Apparently now is the best time for training for this dude, so yeah, that's amusing. Alright. And now let's...
You looking for trouble with me again?
I love these voices, man. I love them. Let's just leave our 3 ore nuggets there and get a bit of sleep quickly. Yeah, midday is fine.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Yeah, left some blood on the floor. Mr. Kareem.
I'm new here. Who are you?
I'm Kareem. You must have just been booted in here, or else you'd have heard of me. I'm the best fighter this damned camp has ever seen.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Yeah, this dialogue, as you probably know already, is one of the most funniest ones in the game.
I'll challenge you. Let's go to the arena.
I'll have you for breakfast, kid. Do yourself a favor and get lost.
So you don't get hurt, you coward?
Don't you have any better ideas, boy?
How about your mother's a sheep shagging?
Yeah, I guess she is.
Funny.
At first I wanted to say something about your thin arms, but then I saw your ugly mug.
I think this is your last chance to finally get lost.
Let's think about it. No, there's nothing I can think of you'd actually understand.
Maybe you should give it a try.
And finally...
You're only here to get a chance to kiss Gomez's ass.
What? You were. You know nothing about us. The new camp is independent from all that shit. And apart from that, there's only one reason why I'm here. So I can beat the brains out of smartasses like you. It'll be my pleasure to do the same to you. Your destiny is awaiting you in the arena.
Alright, Mr. Destiny. Let's meet up.
Pain is a question of willpower.
Yeah.
Clear winner, I'd say.
Next time, I'll kill you.
Nah.
He doesn't even have ore on him.
You know it. So yeah, I had to do that. Need to lose a few fights before we actually we're able to fight someone or something other than a meat bug. Let's get our 3 ore back. Get a bit of sleep because we're done, as you can see. Yeah, morning's fine. Let's see, Mr. Scatty. Have we impressed him? Oh, Mr. Scatty. Hello. There he is. The fat fuck.
I fought Kurgo.
Yeah, and you lost. Surely you don't expect me to be impressed by that.
Fair play.
I challenged Karim.
And boy, did he whack you. Still, you chose the right opponent. I just can't stand those bastards from the new camp. Seems like you feel the same way. You're just the kind of guy we need.
Yes, I is. And there's our vote of confidence from Mr. Scatty. Oh, by the way, let's just arm our old sword, because I think, yeah, that's the best one we got. And before anything else, let's see the cook of this here village, Mr. Snaff. Hello, sir. What's cooking?
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
It's funny that he offered rice stew, and we said thanks, but he didn't give us shit, so yeah. Anyway.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meatbug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Interesting.
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
Yeah, I bet.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Maybe someone broke his neck. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. So, Nick was sent there. Alright. Let's save again. Why not? And move on with our day. You're not important. Ooh, Meatbug. We actually need these. I think we have 1 or 2 from from near the starting place. Oh, come on. You bitch.
What do you intend to do with the weapon, man? You're learning.
You know what? I have a funny idea. Nah, it doesn't work. Alright, back to square one.
Are you planning to attack me?
Nope, I'm not.
Smart.
This is a bit annoying, I must confess. Finally. Jesus, that was annoying. How many we have? 3. I think we actually need just 3. Even though I think there is at least 2 more meat bugs on that heap of trash over here. But that didn't go so well last time, so I'm not sure how we'll catch them. I mean, come on, give me a break. This is Gothic, ladies and gentlemen. The game where you can't kill a meat bug for shit. Alright, never mind. Oh yeah, this is the place I initially thought is ours to sleep in, but apparently it isn't. Also, this is the place where Diego comes up in the middle of the night to just meditate. This lovely table over here. Moving on.
Ah, new face.
Ah!
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
Well, we've got 3 ores, so yeah, that's not even a decision.
What if I don't pay?
Hey, man, don't stress yourself. You're a newcomer. Take a look around. Collect a bit of ore, and when you're ready to pay, then pay. You can do it anytime, but don't count on my help until you've made your contribution to my expenses. I'm sure you'll understand.
Yep.
I'll see you later.
Just you take care of yourself.
I will, sir. This guy's name sounds familiar. Mr. Mordrag.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Sounds a bit like Diego, but never mind.
Are you really the magician's courier?
What if I am?
I'd like to have a chance to talk to the magicians. I have to get inside the castle.
The magician's couriers bear seals, which allow them entry to the castle. If you were one of us, you could get such a seal.
You have a problem.
Really? What's that?
There are people around here who want to get rid of you.
Really? Then you can tell them they should send someone along to enforce their wish.
What makes you so sure I'm not the one to do it?
'Cause I think you're smarter than that, boy. You'll soon realize that there are better opportunities than working for Gomez. We, too, need capable people in the new camp, and nobody tells you what to do.
Tell me more about the new camp.
It's the camp where you have the most freedom within the colony. We don't have any ore barons or gurus bossing us around. We have our own mine, but the ore that is produced there isn't given to the damn king.
So what is it used for?
Our magicians are working on a plan to break out of here. All the ore is collected for this plan. While Gomez and his people are lazing around, we drudge for freedom. That's what's going on.
And if I wanted to join the new camp, could you help me?
If you're serious, we can go now. I can take you to Laris. He's the head of our gang. But if you prefer to beat me out of the camp, well, go for it.
I don't think we have a choice anyway. We couldn't beat a Meatbug, so yeah, that's not a viable option at the minute. All right. So when we're planning to get to the new camp, this is our guy. We'll visit him later on.
What? There must be something about that.
Same old.
Dexter.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the sect camp. Do you want something?
Yeah, let's just save before we talk to this guy. I mean,
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
oh, we won't pay for it, that's for sure.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
No ore, no recipe.
Well then, we can talk about the ore as soon as you have the recipe.
No, I want to see ore right now, or you can get your recipe yourself.
There's enough other newcomers. I think I should give the job to one of them.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Nope. We actually want 50 or else.
Okay, let's just forget about the whole thing.
Not so fast. I just wanted to know how far you'd go. 50 ore is quite a lot for a newcomer, don't you think?
That sounds better.
Okay. I've just got 50 ore nuggets spare here. Don't let me down, kid.
Yeah, that's more like it. First few times I played the game, obviously I caved in and didn't insist so much on getting the 50 ore. But yeah, afterwards I just saved before talking to this guy, and then I tried my luck, and what do you know, he actually gives you 50 ore before doing anything.
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
Yeah, dude, now's not the time.
Hey man.
Hey man.
I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
Good to know, Mr. Fisk, sir. See you in a few minutes. Whistler. Hello. What's up?
Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. You won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Why does that happen over and over again?
Why won't he sell the weapon to you anymore?
We had a little argument.
People never learn.
And?
And that's all you need to know.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore.
Did you ever consider that I might just run off with the ore?
Don't forget, the colony is small. If you run off with my ore, I'll find you.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah, I think I only did that once and just avoided him until I was able to beat the shit out of him. But yeah, that was fun, and Diego actually congratulates you for having the balls to do that.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
You shouldn't believe everything.
Alright. I think that's enough for now. Obviously, the first time you get to the old camp, and to any camp, so that takes 1 or 2 even 3 hours maybe of gameplay. So yeah, this is going to be split, and yep, see you in the next one. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care.